time, let the moment roll. A good cigar's more than smoke, it's medicine for the soul. Stories burn slow like the embers glow. In the leaf and life, we let the good times flow.
What's up, Leaf and Life family? This is Joe and Trey.
And this is the Leaf and Life podcast. This is our New Year edition.
Yeah.
We're gonna go over we put together like a top 10 new cigars we smoked this year. We're not doing it in any particular order. We're just gonna give you our list, what we came up with together, maybe some honorable mentions.
And most of these have come out this year.
Yeah, most of them have come out, or at
there's-
least we didn't smoke them until this year.
Yeah, there's a couple of there's one or two that may have not come out that came out in 2024, but for the most part, we have tried to keep everything introduced to 2025. Give you guys something new to smoke if you guys haven't already tried some of these. Some of these we've done reviews on, and we've told you that they're probably going to be on our list because they're good cigars.
Yeah.
So
I think most of them are regular production. I think we got a couple limiteds, but some of them I think you can still get without having to pay like crazy prices or go out of your way to find them.
Yeah. So real quick, we just want to say, because we weren't on during Christmas, but we want to say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Hope you all had a good one.
Yep. And starting tomorrow, Happy New Year. 2026 is getting ready to be upon us. So today is actually the 30th. So tomorrow's New Year's Eve. We'll hopefully get this out by tomorrow, but if for some reason it doesn't, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah. So Trey, before we get started, you want to tell them what you're smoking?
I'm going to be smoking the Letelier Côte d'Or. It says 2019 on the band, but I know this came out earlier this year, so I don't know the whole story on it. I smoked, I think, one other one, and it was really good. I wanted to put it on my list, but it was more of a limited production thing. So like we said, try not to put too much limited stuff on there.
Yeah. And this one that I'm smoking is actually on the list. This is the Umbagog Bronzeback by Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust. It's a great cigar. This will be on the list. And then today we are drinking Blade and Bow. And I got this bottle for Christmas. So we're excited about that. Let's go ahead and light these things up real quick, and then we can get into our list. So Trey went out of town for the holiday.
Yeah, I went up to Michigan to visit my mother-in-law. We hadn't been up there. And we've seen her. We see her about every year. But we hadn't been up there in almost 10 years, I think.
Oh, wow. Well, it looked like it was a good time. I saw your Facebook, or maybe your wife's Facebook post.
Yeah, she posted. I just sent her my pictures I took. But, yeah, most of it was pretty chill. We did take the day after Christmas. We took a train into Chicago and spent the day in Chicago, that was pretty fun.
What was the weather like there while you were?
It was cold, but it wasn't terrible. It wasn't like we didn't get any snow while we were there. I think it snowed yesterday.
Okay.
Which we came back Sunday.
Gotcha.
But it was cold. A little bit of some rain, but mostly just cold. But it wasn't nothing that was terrible. Even when we went into Chicago, like it wasn't like crazy windy or anything.
Well, good. At least it was very nice here. It was in the 70s while you were gone, and then you came home to more cold.
Yeah, did have one. Sunday night was nice.
Yeah,
I went out and smoked a cigar Sunday night and didn't have to turn the heater on right away.
It was so for those of you that are up north, here on Christmas Day, it was like 75 degrees, maybe 78 degrees, somewhere around in there. And it's been like that like the whole week of Christmas. And then today, the high was 42?
Something like that. Yeah, got down to like 29 last night.
Yeah, tonight is supposed to get down to 28, and then tomorrow is supposed to jump back up, and we'll be in the 50s and 60s. But yeah, I don't like cold weather. I work outside for a living, and cold weather is just not fun to work in.
No.
All right, so our list, and I'm gonna use some notes, and I'll pass notes to you if you need them, Trey, just so I don't get anything wrong. But we're not going to do these in any order of like 10 to 1, but we have a list of 10. We don't want to make it too long. I'll let you start with one that you want to start with, and we can go from there.
All right.
We only made one piece of paper. Sorry.
This one we did review this one recently. The Solita Red by Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust. It's got an MSRP of $17.95. An Ecuadorian Habano wrapper, Mexican San Andreas binder, and filler from Nicaragua and Pennsylvania broadleaf. Like I said, we reviewed it a couple episodes back. If you missed it, go back and watch it.
It's a great cigar.
One we both really enjoyed.
Yeah. Since I'm smoking it, I'll go ahead and mention the Umbagog Bronzeback by Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust. Great cigar, and this has a $10.75 MSRP, which is crazy for this cigar. When I say crazy, that's crazy good. This is a great cigar, in my opinion. Steve Saka, don't raise your prices, but this is above a $10 cigar. So, great cigar. This is a Connecticut broadleaf wrapper with a Nicaraguan binder and filler. Yeah, I can't. The regular Umbagog is good, but this one is definitely on point.
Yeah, I think I'm on my second bundle of those.
Yeah,
like they come in a 10-pack bundle, so it's right around $100. I guess just going up the list, the 2025 Tenderloin by Tatuaje. It's $13 MSRP, Connecticut broadleaf wrapper with Nicaraguan binder and filler. Again, and our list might be a little bit tat heavy, but we both really enjoy them, and they make really good cigars.
And again, that's a fair price for that cigar as well. So
yeah, but that is one that was a very limited production that might be tough to find if you missed out on it when they were first out.
Next one for me is the Street Tacos El Pastor by Rojas Cigars. It's a great cigar. Rojas has really hit the mark when it comes to the Street Taco series.
Oh yeah, they're all good.
They're all good. I haven't had a bad one from them, from the breakfast taco to the regular street taco to the El Pastor, the Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
But the El Pastor, I have a box sitting in the humidor. I enjoy it. It's a great cigar. I highly recommend them.
I think that was one we both smoked one and were like, you want to split a box?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And MSRP on these is $10.50. It's got an Ecuadorian Habano wrapper, a Mexican San Andreas binder, and the filler is from Dominican Republic and Nicaragua. So that says a lot. Usually anything with Mexican San Andreas, pretty on point. But you have not had any of the Street Taco series, check them out. Awesome cigars. Sorry we're passing this back and forth.
Deal with it. Then I'll go with the Tatuaje, the T110 Corojo. It just came out, I think, was it over the summer? Not even a few months ago.
It's not been long.
MSRP is about $12. It's a Nicaraguan Corojo wrapper with a Nicaraguan binder and filler. It's a little shorty, but it packs a big punch for a small cigar.
Yeah. And before we go any further, I just want to remind everybody to like, subscribe, tell your friends about us, share, and comment. Let us know what you're smoking today. Let us know what you think about our list, and let us know if you've had the Blade and Bow. It's pretty good. the initial, both times I've poured it, the initial my initial taste, I was like, huh. But the taste I just took was absolutely amazing. So I think once a little air gets to it, I really think it opens up and gets a lot better. But please comment, let us know what you think about our list, and if you would add anything to the list. And if so, what would it be? So again, going up the list here. Um, the Mummy Redux 5. That was one of our most popular videos. The review we did on that was probably our most popular video we've done so far. Thank you guys for that. But the Mummy Redux 5, if you can find it, definitely check it out. It has an MSRP of $13. I'm sure that's going up now because it's unfortunately, once it becomes a little more limited, prices go up on things. But it has a Nicaraguan Criollo wrapper and a Nicaraguan binder with a Nicaraguan filler.
That is another great cigar.
It really is. It really is. Let you take that.
Next one. This was another one we reviewed. The AJ Fernandez New World Decenio. It's got an MSRP of $12.50. I'm guessing that's for the Toro, the one we reviewed. Yes. Okay. Which that one comes in 3 different sizes. Yeah. Most of them so far, I think, are only one size that we've done. But this is one that is it's definitely regular production that comes in 3 different sizes. But it's a Mexican San Andreas wrapper with Nicaraguan binder and filler from the Honduras and Nicaragua. And that was, I think it's the first time I smoked it. I was like, yeah, this is definitely, I don't even know, we were doing the podcast already, but I was like, yeah, this is going to be in my top 10 of the year list.
Yeah. And I think we both said that when we smoked it the first time on the podcast.
Yeah. It was at Boda, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next one for me is going to be the My Father Blue. We've also done a review on that. The My Father Blue is a Connecticut broadleaf wrapper and a Honduran binder and filler. And the MSRP on that is $13. And again, I feel like My Father, it's the My Father Blue is what it's called. My father definitely hit it out of the park with this one. This is a great cigar. Great one. One of my favorites of the year. If you have not checked out our video on that, definitely check it out. And I'll hand that back over to you.
And the next one, we didn't review it, but we have smoked it in, well, it comes in 2 different sizes now. We smoked it in our very first episode, and then we smoked it in our thank you video that we did, that we just put out last week. But it's the Boris Karloff by Tatuaje. It's an MSRP of $15, an Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper with Nicaraguan binder and filler. That's like I said, another one. Obviously, these are our top 10. They're all great cigars in our opinion. I feel like a broken record. I keep saying that's a great cigar.
Yeah.
But that was another one. Like the first time I smoked it, especially the first edition that came out in January, I smoked one and I went back and bought a box. And then when the new one came out just a couple months ago, it's the same blend but a different size. I bought a box immediately without even smoking one. I knew it was going to be good.
Yeah, that's awesome. So real quick, before we go to our number one or one of our top ones, did you get anything good for Christmas?
Yeah, I got a whiskey smoker set. I don't know if somebody saw our video.
Yeah.
But I got that. I got some clothes and stuff, and a little bottle of whiskey with the set, and then some other little odds and ends and stuff.
Awesome. So my family actually, they watched the video. My kids watched the video, and it was really cool. We did a Christmas video. If you haven't checked that out, check it out because you can put some stuff on your list for your birthday or something like that. But I have several small travel humidors, and I had mentioned that I didn't have a suitcase style travel humidor. So my middle son, Nick, thank you, Nick, went out and purchased me a travel humidor, a suitcase style travel humidor. Pretty nice. I'll have to show it to you later. Um, has a little hygrometer on there and everything. Pretty neat. And then my soon to be, or not soon to be, but one day to be future daughter-in-law, she actually purchased us some whiskey glasses, which is really cool. I think I showed them to you, but they're the kind that hold the cigar, and it has our initials on it, so that's pretty neat. Bought one for me and one for my wife. And then, of course, we had mentioned bourbon, and we had mentioned cigars, and my oldest son bought me some cigars and some bourbon. So thank you. I appreciate that, Ford. And then I got several other things that are cigar related. Actually, my wife got me these little clips that they actually stick onto your cigar box. So when they're in your humidor, I like to keep mine cracked a little bit, and it's a little clip that clips onto the lower part of the box, and then it pokes up and holds your box open. So I thought that was pretty neat. Thinking out of the box there, that's pretty cool. So got some cool stuff. Comment to us, let us know if you got anything off of that we had mentioned on the Christmas episode. So our number one, and I would put this pretty much there. My wife loves this cigar so much that anytime we're out here just chilling, she lights one up. I light one up. May not post every single thing that we smoke, or every time we smoke it, but our number one cigar of the year is by a boutique brand, and it's the Halftime by Karen Berger. It is a 4x60, right? 4x60 ring gauge. So that's why they call it Halftime, because it takes you about half the time to smoke it. And it is truly, if you guys have watched our other videos, we have talked about this cigar over and over again. Just can't get enough of it. It's a perfect size for something that's not going to take all day to smoke, and it's an amazing little cigar.
It is really. That's another one. I smoked one and was like, I'll take a box.
Yeah, and we've each bought 2 or 3 boxes.
Yeah.
Now. So, and they come 50 to a box. So when you purchase 2 or 3 boxes, that kind of tells you you really like that cigar. But again, it's the Halftime by Karen Berger, and the MSRP on this cigar is $7. Price point you can't beat at all. And this has a Habano Maduro, Ecuadorian Habano Maduro wrapper. Okay, so I'm going to say that again: Ecuadorian Habano Maduro wrapper, an Indonesian Sumatran binder, and a Nicaraguan filler. If your local lounge does not carry Karen Berger, you need to get Karen Berger in their lounges. We do not get paid anything for this. We just love the brand. We love their cigars.
Yeah.
And I highly recommend talking to them, getting them in there. If not, you go to DonKikiSuperstore.com and order them. Or you could order them on CigarsDaily.com. Definitely recommend them. I can't say enough about Karen Berger cigars.
And didn't we just find out recently it is going to be a regular production cigar now?
Yes, it was going to be a limited. Now they're saying there's a possibility of it going to a regular production. And they did come out with a Habano version of the same thing. This is the Maduro version. I definitely, it's kind of up to you what you like. I prefer the Maduro over the Habano, but the Habano is really good.
The Habano's not bad by any means.
No, not at all.
The Maduro is just better, in my opinion, as well.
And had the Habano come out first, we might be saying that about the Habano.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? So, but definitely recommend it. And then, did you tell them that was your honorable mention?
Yeah, my honorable mention is well, I probably have a couple, because this one, the Cote d'Or by Letelier, where it's a limited edition, and then another one I smoked this year that it blew me away. in the words of Bruce Bush from Karen Berger Cigars, it was transcendent. But it's super hard to get and a little expensive. It was a Tatuaje, the 898, their 20-year anniversary 898, the one with the red band. If you can find it, buy yourself as many as they'll let you that you can afford. It's a great cigar. I got one more that I'm holding on to because I haven't been able to find any more yet.
And you got those on our cigar crawl, right?
I did, yeah. I got that at Social, which if I knew how good it was going to be, I would have bought more. I tried. Well, I asked them about a box, but they wouldn't sell me a box. But you know, it's understandable. It was super limited and hard to find. But
yeah. And then for me, an honorable mention is I'm going to go back to Karen Berger. This is not a cigar from this year. This is actually from 2024, but I smoke them like they came out from this year. It's the K Fire by Karen Berger. Again, another awesome cigar. Probably one of my favorites from her line. And that one has
we can, if you want to say the round one, we did just smoke that for the first time this year.
That is true. Yeah.
So technically meets parameters.
It is a box press. She came out with a small batch of the round. And so we did smoke that this year. And so, yeah, that would meet our parameters for coming out this year. The MSRP on the K-Fire is $14.50 for the, I think it only comes in a Toro. It might come in a Robusto.
I think it comes in a Gordo too.
Maybe a Gordo.
Yeah,
okay.
They started doing the 6x6. Yep. The round was a 660, but they do a box press, and then I think a Toro also. Yeah.
It has a Mexican San Andreas wrapper, an Ecuadorian Habano binder, and a Nicaraguan filler. So, if you notice, there's kind of a key
bit
to
of
this.
A trend.
we have a lot of Ecuadorian Habano wrappers, and we have a lot of Mexican San Andreas in there as well.
A lot of broadleaf also.
Broadleaf as well, yeah.
That's probably one of my Mexican San Andreas and Connecticut broadleaf are probably my two favorite wrappers.
Yeah.
With Habano, I mean Habano's right there, and I don't know. I always like a Sumatran too. Like they're a little bit different, but
well, it's funny because Sumatran you don't get as much. It doesn't.
It's a little more rare.
Yeah.
Seems like.
But again, we hope that you enjoyed this list. Let us know if you agree with our list. Let us know what you would put on this on the if you had a top 10, what you would put on the list if it doesn't match ours. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment.
Also, if you guys see we're both rocking the zip up hoodies, if you're interested, let us know. We can work something out with you.
Yeah, and we hope you guys have an amazing rest of the holiday season. Hopefully 2026 is an amazing year for us all.
Yeah, definitely.
And do stay tuned because as the Leaf and Life crew, we've got some big things coming. We're not going to talk about it right now, but hopefully here in the near future we'll be able to tell you about it, and we'll be able to share the excitement that we have with you guys. So, but until then, light them up,
keep them lit.